Welcome back. The state gets a lot of money for road repair by adding a tax to the fuel that you buy at the pump. However, electric vehicles, well, they don't pay that tax.
Now a coalition of groups that actually work on the roads wants electric vehicle drivers to contribute to the state's road fund.
Our Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic has more on this tonight.
Well, the owners of gas-driven vehicles are paying the state gas tax at the pump. EV drivers are not paying the gas tax when they pump more electricity into their cars. This coalition of road-building interest groups want those EV owners to pay their fair share. Otherwise, they fear the state will continue to lose tax dollars.
A typical ICE vehicle driver pays over $400 a year in road taxes. If you look at EV drivers, and again we're using more common ones, they pay just 70 to 80%.
State lawmakers have already imposed a higher registration fee on EVs, but the coalition wants that to be increased. They also want a pilot program whereby EV owners will pay a fee based on the miles they drive, the so-called VMT fee. And when they register their vehicles with the state, motorists would have to report the number of miles driven each year. The coalition also wants lawmakers to explore toll roads, which have been talked about for years in this town, but it's never been done. The coalition contends the state is losing upwards of $50 million a year in lost gas tax revenue, due in part to the EVs out on the roads. They think that number could hit $95 million over the long term. So the impact on road repairs?
840 miles of roads will not be able to be resurfaced per year. That is the distance from the city of Monroe to Tahquamenon Falls and back again.
At least from a philosophical standpoint, the coalition has support from Governor Whitmer. Meanwhile, the environmental lobby is not against the MVT system per se, but it argues the EV owners should not be double taxed.
We'll give them a choice not to pay that surcharge, but to pay a VMT-based fee instead.
So far, the coalition does not have any of their ideas in the legislative hopper. Here for you in Lansing, Tim Skubic, 6 News.
Well, Audra's here now with